And we are back! Thank you all so much for your patience. It has been exactly 2 weeks since I last streamed, and welcome back to another session of Trails to Azure. Although if you're watching the YouTube archive, then nothing has really changed, and there was no break in between, and you're already here. But nevertheless, we are back. Thank you all once again for your patience as I took this small 2-week break. Let's get right into it. So, a couple things before we get started. Unfortunately, I will be having to take another 2-week break. Not anytime, it's not soon, but it'll be exactly like a month from now, like 3rd and 4th week of August and maybe a little bit of September. But, unlike last time, I'll be preparing some more content for the channel that'll go up, while I'm gone, so it won't just be a dry spell. I have a couple of games, smaller games, that I think I can record in the meantime and just have like daily uploads and such. But that'll be one of the breaks, and I think there'll be another small break in like October or so, depending on a few things, because that's when I move to my new place. And so it'll definitely be at least a week there, trying to get everything set up, including like the internet, and make sure that streams are okay, and audio and all the fun stuff. But we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. I don't remember what I did, to be honest with you, last time. We did a lot of stuff, and I gotta remember how to play this game too. So let's see here. So we did the Doll Investigation Studio. We did the trail thing. I think we're just doing side quests, aren't we? Yeah. We have a vehicle pursuit, and we have an extermination. Okay. Another thing I want to check is... Oh god. Chapter 9. Okay. Did I read these? I read that one for sure. Let me turn down the brightness for myself. Oh, yes, much better. So I guess I could read 9 real quick. If I could hit the right button. Chapter 9, 22 Cards of Fate, Part 2. Tiz acted younger than she looked. Her curiosity led her to ask about the meaning of each and every card. Together at the counter, Agnes performed the reading and announced her conclusion. The results were not bad. This would indicate that, yes, your father's job will go well for the most part. I'm sure everything will be fine. Agnes smiled. Tiz beamed with a bright smile. She thanked Agnes, but it was actually Agnes that wanted to thank her. Her overwhelming anxiety had vanished, and she felt more like herself. Tiz left soon thereafter, and Agnes waved her goodbye. The doorbell clattered as the door swung shut. Now, then, what about Ed's fortune? Wondered Agnes. She sat at the counter and carefully gathered the cards. Her palms were sweaty, but she tried to pay it no mind. It's not important, Agnes muttered to herself. For readings that required more accuracy, Agnes had developed a simple method. First, she centered herself and then proceeded to draw a single card. Alright, Ed. Just what are you up to? Miss, you dropped one. Huh? For some reason, it was Tiz who stood beside Agnes. She crouched and picked up a card from the floor. Agnes took it and thanked her. She looked down at the card and suddenly froze. It was as if she had been petrified. It was Death, the Reaper's card. Agnes was overcome with dizziness, and in her daze, Tiz disappeared once again. The leaky faucet stopped dripping. The cards on the deck Agnes held shifted. Then one after another, they flitted from her hand and floated in the air all around her. All the while, her focus was pinpointed solely on the card in her hand. Death. Agnes was suddenly shaken back to consciousness. She looked up to see Kagemaru staring back as she perched upon the top of her head. tarot cards that were hanging in the air fell to the floor. Kagemaru? The cat slunk down into the counter and drowsily stared at her as if to say, "What are you doing?" I know. I was just a little surprised. Agnes muttered to herself as she gathered the scattered cards. For whatever reason, her uncle and Purdue seemed to not notice anything. That was careless of me. I need to forget all about this and get back to work, she thought. However, Agnes placed the death card on the counter and drew a card from the now reformed deck. She couldn't read the same fortune twice, so she tried to focus on whatever it was that Ed had been chasing for this past week. For next door, yet another traffic incident occurred at around 1:40 this afternoon. The Obo radio had somehow turned it on by itself. I must be putting too much power into the reading, thought Agnes. After shaking off her dizziness, she returned her attention to the newly drawn card, the sun reversed, otherwise known as darkness. Agnes pondered the potential meaning of this revelation. There had been more accidents than usual lately. Perhaps darkness was somehow linked to those events? Maybe Ed had found a lead towards the truth of the matter, and, for whatever reason, decided to handle it on his own. Meow, chided Kagemaru with a langed expression. I know, but neither Purdue nor Uncle even noticed, refuted Agnes. She once more reached for the deck of cards, but she stopped herself midway. It'd be faster to ask the Eaton News staff about Ed's whereabouts. Agnes hurried to the orbital telephone beside the clock and called the office. Eaton News? Eaton News, how may I help you? Oh, Brandon, sorry to bug you, but around noon, Edwin ran off somewhere to work on his article. Do you happen to know where he went? Ed? What are you talking about? He's been here working at his desk since this morning. Agnes' face went pale. Ed's at his desk? No, that can't be the real Ed, she thought. A shrill sound resonated from the street in front of the cafe. Through the window, Agnes watched as a crushed orbital scooter flew through the air before careening into the ground. She suspected the rider had died before they even hit the ground. Purdue and her uncle continued to chat as if it was all right with the world. She shook their shoulders, but neither reacted at all. Then the world began to violently shake beneath her as she squatted in place. Agnes was now just beginning to grasp the depth of the terrible power running amok the city. I've got to stand, she thought. As she did, Agnes peered over at the death card on the counter. For now, it was the only truth she could believe in. There's so many accidents happening, like what the heck? What in the world? Alright. So... okay. Oh, man. That button, that button, that button. So now we have this one, and this one. And then we have a Vita exclusive one. Okay, so... just a couple of things. So first we go to Bellegarde Gate. Where is that again? I don't normally like taking long breaks between JRPGs. I think there's a lot that you could forget and miss between them. This one just happened to be one that I had to take. So it's going to be an interesting session today, trying to get back into reading and playing this game and whatnot, but it's good to be back playing Trails. I basically, in the meantime, beat all of East 7 and I started East 9. And those are both action RPG games, which are both super, super fun, don't get me wrong. I'm really enjoying 9, I really enjoyed 7, but... I don't know, I feel like as I play more JRPGs, I have a growing appreciation for turn-based RPGs. Randy in the SSS. Good morning, and thank you for coming. Good to see you, Second Lieutenant. Thank you for all the hard work you put into the railway repair effort. I'm glad we were able to get that cleaned up. That said, we weren't able to track that giant monster. I ordered for several units to patrol around the state today, but I'd be surprised if we caught wind of it. It's cool. We all know fixing up the railway was the top priority. I think it's fine to forget about that monster and focus on the task at hand. I suppose you're right. So, about the request you submitted, we came to learn more about it. If you don't mind, could you explain the details to us? Of course. There's been someone recklessly driving their car on the West Crossbell Highway recently. I wonder who. It's been causing trouble for Erebonian travelers in the bus service. I'd like you to help us put a stop to this. Reckless driving? That sounds familiar. Could it be the same group of young men that we stopped in the city a while ago? Do you mean the so-called High Bloods? That does sound like them. Left unchecked, this can be seen as a failure to maintain public order in the eyes of the Empire and the Republic. Unfortunately, this is another opportunity for an international incident to happen on our watch if things go wrong. Yesterday's derailment isn't helping matters either. You're saying that Crossbell is in a precarious position right now. Correct. As far as this matter is concerned, we're cooperating with the Metropolitan Division to catch the driver. Because the car is often seen on the nearby highway, I thought it was only fitting the Bellegarde unit help with the arrest. Sounds good to me. Do you have a plan to stop the car? The car comes down West Crosswell Highway and then turns around near Bellegarde Gate. You'll stake out at the gate, and once it makes its approach, I want you to pursue it in your car. At that point, I'll alert the Metropolitan Division to have them stand by at the city's west exit. A pincer attack. Exactly. Can I count on your help? Of course you can. We'll gladly accept the request. Thank you, SSS. This will be a lot easier with you on board. I'll contact the Metropolitan Division so we can officially get started. In that case, we should take our place too. Yeah, let's grab our wheels and get ready for a chase. Good thinking. We'll be counting on you to do your thing when the time comes, Noel. You got it. No sign of that crazy car yet, eh? You sure it's coming? Something tells me it will. Its route is supposed to run along West Crosswell Highway. That's why Officer K and the Metropolitan Division haven't been able to catch it on their own. The CPD's jurisdiction generally applies to just Crossbell City. So, it's up to the wily band of misfits to save the day once again. An astute summation. Whether they're driving recklessly inside the city or not, we can't let them put their poor car in danger any longer. We'll catch them no matter what. That's the spirit. You care? I like how she cared more about the cards than the people. Wait, that sounds like... Whoa! Hey, watch it! Stupid bus almost ran right into us. That was a weird U-turn. It is the High Bloods. We were right. After them. I'll call the Metropolitan Division. Understood. No, I'll call the shots. You just focus on driving. Yes, sir. You're not going with them? Oh, yeah, there we go. I was gonna say. We're gonna run right into them. Hit the emergency brakes, Noel. Got it. Gotcha. What? Damn idiots are out of control. Still, they can't outrun us, yeah? Not in this, baby. No, they cannot. Noel, keep up the pursuit and don't let them get away. Roger. I gotta remember all my voices that I get for them. They still have to. Oh. They're gonna get away at this rate. It's up to you, Noel. Yes, sir. Dude, this is all in the rain, too. Like, imagine hydroplaning on one of these roads. Are the road's conditions not less favorable in the rain? Tio's right. Wouldn't it be dangerous to go any faster than this? This is nothing. A little drizzle like this isn't gonna slow me down. There's not a runaway vehicle in Crossbell that can outrun Noel Seeker. You do remember this is a pursuit, not a race, right? Anyway, let's close the gap. They're pretty good. Unfortunately, all we have to do is keep this up, and the Metropolitan Division's pincer attack, the west exit, should be good to go as planned. Wait, something's wrong. What's going on with their car? You're right. Oh, the brakes aren't working. Oh no, they hydroplaned. What's going on with them? Something must be wrong. What should we do? At this rate, they might really cause a serious accident. No, pick up speed and pull in front of them. It's a risk, but let's use the car's rear bumper to slow them down. Roger! Oh, into the pond. That's gonna be, not great for them. Are you alive? I thought I was a goner. Oh, they don't seem hurt at least. Maybe pulling ahead of them wasn't the right move. No, I think it was. Things could have gone a lot worse than they did. Yes, and we're not the ones who made them turn the steering wheel. They have no one to blame but themselves. And on the bright side, our car did not sustain any damage. A little water never hurt anyone. They should count their blessings that they're still in one piece. Luck that would be useful in the casino. Too bad they're going to jail instead. It's obvious what we should do now. Let's report this to Second Lieutenant Muriel in the Metropolitan Division. Well, at least they got the car out. Well, if it isn't the residential district's high bloods, you're under arrest for speeding and various other charges. Shoo! I think that's case closed. Good work, everyone. We wouldn't have been able to catch them without your help. And we wouldn't be able to make this arrest without your cooperation, Second Lieutenant Muriel. I'm sure touches on the board typically keep you busy, so allow me to thank you on behalf of the Metropolitan Division. Likewise, this is one less concern for the CGF to worry about. I'm also in debt to the SSS again. Don't even mention it. I've been wondering, Noel, Tio, do you have any idea what happened to their car back there? Brake failure. That's what caused them to lose control like that. From what I could see, they've been sloppy with this poor car's maintenance. Reggie, weren't you supposed to be taking care of that? Oh yeah, I knew there was something I forgot to do recently. The orbital engine has also shorted out. I estimate it would cost just about as much to fix it as it would to simply buy a new one. I hate to see good parts go to waste, but that engine is definitely totaled. You're kidding me. No way. You had to pull strings with the Vern Company to get the latest Model 2. Oh please, a total car too is pocket change to me. We'll just go get another one at the Orbital store. Damn, Yuri, you're the best. Let's go pick one up now. Hold on just a second. Are you forgetting that you're under arrest for speeding and evading? You're also going to be facing a serious fine. You think we care about some measly fine? We're foreigners. You're not going to be able to do much with those crappy laws of yours. All we gotta do is pay a little fine, then we're gonna walk away scot-free, right? Here we go again. You know it. We've got places to be and things to do, you know, and I'm sure it would be a pain to take us to the police station. So let me just write a check or whatever here, and as long as you get your stupid money, you don't care, right? You're a genius, Yuri. You three can't be serious. This is making me sick, but they are not entirely wrong to be confident. No, that's not going to happen. What? You should read the Crossbell Times more often. State laws have been going through a lot of changes since Mayor Croy was elected. Just the other day, a major part of the law was amended. As it just so happens, penalties for criminal acts perpetrated by foreigners have been strengthened. What was that? That's right. Your driver's license are going to be suspended for a month, too. How's that for a punishment? A whole month? That means if we bought a new car, we wouldn't even be able to drive it. We may have gone too far in a few places. Don't screw with me. What grounds do you have to suspend my driver's license? This is just a piss and autonomous state. What right does it have to judge me? What was that? That's right. He must be pulling our legs. There's no way across those police would be given that much power. Hey, Yuri, Sykes, I don't think they're... Shut it, Reggie. Can't you see they're trying to ruin our good time? If this is how it's gonna be, then I'll just get my dad to use his influence to put pressure on their government. Give it up already! Be thankful that it's still just a fine and a suspension. You're acting like your mortal lives are in danger. Do you know who exactly? Do you know who knows exactly what that feels like? All the victims you terrify with your reckless driving. Did you ever stop to think about that? What the hell got into her? So what if some commoners got scared by us having some harmless fun? It's just a car. What's the worst that could... What? Did you yourselves not sense the danger of what you were doing? Even during today's incident, you could have lost your lives if not for the SSS's intervention. I mean, yeah, I thought I was done for when we plunged into that pond. You can't be serious. There's no way that anything could happen to us. What kind of mindset is that? Anyone could die in a car accident. Anyone! And there are innocent bystanders who become victims of those accidents and crimes too. I'm a police officer. This is my job. I see it happen every single day. Your reckless driving has instilled more fear in innocent bystanders than you can imagine. Did you not sense the danger of what you were doing? Yet, if you keep doing it, you've no regard for the physical or mental well-being of anyone around you. Hi, Bloods. You think you're noble? You make me sick. Don't you have any shame? Kate? No matter. You're coming with me to headquarters whether you like it or not. You'll have plenty of time to reflect on what I've said when you're stuck at home for a month without your license. That's all I have to say. Now hurry up and get your butts in the patrol car before I get really mad. Hey, Yuri, Sykes? Yeah, maybe we really did go to... whatever. What the? Yuri? Wait! Maybe she really did get through to them. I would hope so. I've never seen Officer Kate so animated. I'm sure they're not used to being yelled at like that, so maybe they took something away from it. Thank you again, Second Lieutenant and Triple S. Anytime, Kate. We had a lot of fun chasing them down anyway. I've always wanted to be in a real-life car chase. I do not think fun is how I would describe it. I took what you said to heart too, Officer Kate. Let's continue doing our best to protect Crossbell, shall we? Of course we will. Alright, I'll be off then. I'll make sure to have their oval car towed out and dropped off at the impound. Mind giving me a hand? We're here, so we might as well. We don't mind at all. Lloyd and the others then helped the CGF haul away the High Blood's car, afterward they resumed their noble activities at Belgard Gate. Yahoo! And now you just need to go back home. Yeah, I gotta remember all the voices that I did and how I did them and the inflections and stuff like that, because I haven't done serious reading in a while. Like, I don't really do readings out loud for East games, and pretty much my normal voice and my normal style of talking that I have right now with my commentary is kind of how I talk while I'm at work anyway, so it's been a decent while. So hopefully, I'm getting it back though, at least. Lloyd is a lot easier than I kind of remember him being, even though it's only been 2 weeks. I make it seem like it's been a long time, but like, when you try and commit to doing a person's voice and like keep their personalities and stuff like that, you can't, and you do every single character like I do, it's a lot to keep track of sometimes. So like Lloyd, I remember Ellie's a bit higher on my voice. Wazzy is, you know, like, oh yeah, suave, you know? Noel, I feel like I change her really every single time I talk to her, like every other session. But, well, hey, that's new. I think this is the entrance to Geofront, the Geofront D sector where the Wanda Monster request came from. This door was sealed off for the longest time until now. That does raise a question. If the downtown district is not connected to the orbital network, then why is there a Geofront entrance here? It's a good question. I thought this district wasn't included in the city's redevelopment plans. As I said before, the D sector was built at the behest of Diet members and the government's officials. Underground construction went on for so long that it even reached this district. They fabricated a demand and kept on building without any real plan. Now I get it. What's beyond here is another byproduct of government exuberance. That's one way to put it. Fortunately, Crossbill's been improving in that regard ever since Mayor Croy was elected. That's enough politics for one day. Let's get down there and take out the wanted monster already. It's time to do some combat. And we back to some groovy music. Okay. There's an Orban station. Damn, this place is huge. Weren't we in the D section though last time? When we had the chase against the Imperial Army? We saw something like this when we got off from underneath Orcus Tower too. I get it there, but isn't this place kinda far from the tower? Yeah, it definitely is. It's surprising to think they built something like this under downtown. I wonder how much mirror the government wasted connecting Orcus Tower to the downtown district of all places. I heard that the D sector is mainly designed with a goal of housing orbital cars. However, there are none parked here at all. You're right. This much parking space would be abundant even somewhere cars are far more common, like the Republic. I don't get it. Even if there's a parking garage under downtown, how many people do they expect to ever use it? We could be here all day trying to wrap our heads around the reasoning. Let's just move on. We have a wanted monster with our names on it, remember? It should be somewhere further inside. Oh, and then there's just machine monsters here. I might be able to actually pick up the ones that I missed last time then, if that's the case. I don't have anything. I don't have any. So where's all my CP? Thankfully, the combat in this game is really easy, so it's not that hard to pick back up again. But I should be able to actually pick up the ones that I didn't get to scan last time. I hope. I thought I got them all, so that's why I was really confused when it said, like, oh, you missed one. Like, what? Where? Oh, you moved. Nice. Someone on my party is always relegated to miss. Okay, where am I? Well, that was that. Okay. Ah, whoops. Yeah, Ellie. I hope everyone had a good past couple of weeks. Stayed cool for those where, you know, I know it got pretty hot in some places. Hey, Takada. How you been? I was just asking how people were been, actually, the last couple of weeks. Oh, there's a chest over there. It looks cool. I'll probably update the text on the stream and my Twitch schedule and when I get closer to the next break that I gotta take. I gotta do a better job of keeping up with that too. I keep forgetting that exists. We're strong enough that they run away, but we're not strong enough to where I can just hit them in the back and that's the end of it. Aw, dang. Oh, Ellie, yes. Oh, that thing has range, that mine. This chest message is exclusive to the Evolution version and will have to be downloaded separately. Oh man. Wait, aren't I playing? Well, I'm not playing the Evo version. I'm playing the original version. I was gonna say, I thought I had the voices from the Evo version. But I don't think I have any of the art. I feel like we would have seen the art. But I don't think I got the art. What was I gonna do? Ornaments, yes, because we got hit. Ah ha ha, that's cool. Hey, you guys, he's got dark matter. That's cool. He's got dark matter. Oh, there's a chest there too? How do I get that? Oh, that's cool now. Did they nerf Cross Mirage? I guess maybe it was never that strong to begin with. Erebone to the left of me, Calavar to the right. Here I am, stuck in the middle with loot. Aw. Oh, there we go. Those qualities pleased her father greatly. He was the son of a viscount who could easily be manipulated. What a find! And had she not fallen in love just before their engagement, she would have thought so, too. This Trails in the Chest comes off as just like random pieces of dialogue, like philosophical quotes. Like there's no... Like, I'm sure a lot of thought went into the story, and I'm sure it's really good. But like, as I've said hundreds of times now, because it's so segmented, like, there's no substance to the story that they're trying to present. Now, if it's, I mean, if it's on the internet, like the whole thing in order, I wouldn't mind going through that and kind of checking it out, because it seems like a pretty good story. Wow, I don't know. There's a chest back there. Found chest message. Aw, you. That was a good one. I like that one. Alright, where am I ending up? Well. Oh, there it is. I was like, hang on, where is this? Okay, Golden Cricket. Cannot be death. Cannot be... I forgot what that third one is up there. Cannot be confused. Cannot be sealed. Cannot be fainted. I think you can be poisoned and petrified, and you cannot have AT delay. So you can be poisoned or petrified. That is a possibility. Oh no. Oh, sleep wasn't one of them, right? You can be put to sleep, actually. Oh, come on. No, that just becomes easy. I don't even need to move. Oh, that did nothing. Did not do a whole lot. Like all of them. That's good. Nice. Smart missiles. And a lot of U material. Another craft book. I think Wazzy and Tio are fit for this one. I guess we can give it a shot, Wazzy? Yeah, let's see what we can do. Sigma Ascension. Status. Smart missiles. Incinerates the battlefield with a salvo of missiles. Burn of 25%, and it's an area medium. Oh, cool! Another damaging craft. That's nice. That is nice. Yo-ho, okay. I'm glad that the side quests that I came back to were not complicated. Nice and easy ones. Chase a car. Kill some crickets. Nice and easy. Alright, now let's warp back home and... if I hit the right button, let's warp back home, turn these in. And we have a hidden quest that we can do now, actually, too. Oh, I got a lot of money there, actually. I have now 11,000. Oh. Should I look into equipment? Should I look into equipment? What we got? What we got here? Light's good. Ellie could get something better. I'm not really using you. I'm not really using you either. Randy could get something better, but I could get something for you. I could get something for you. I don't remember. I don't remember. Yeah, like, I think these are upgraded, right? I don't want to buy weapons and just not... I think we're fine stat-wise. I don't want to just buy weapons and find out that I already upgraded them. Can I make hit 3? No. I guess I can do some slots. One, two, three, four. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that's it. Yeah, that's all. I'll get to you and Randy eventually. I keep saying it, but you know. Alright, how's my saves doing here? Oh, not bad, not bad. Is that really where I was last? Hang on. Did I not save at all? 7, 8. Yeah, exactly 2 weeks ago. 14 days. 22, 21, 22, 2206, 2230, 2241, 2303. Oh, that's... yeah, this was my last save. Wow, that's crazy. Into the entertainment district we go for our final hidden quest. If it isn't the special support section. Did you need something of us? Unfortunately, we're closed today. Oh, we're sorry. We're only stopping by on our rounds. I know tomorrow night's the debut of your new show. Is the troupe taking today to rest and relax? You assume right. There is, however, one artist that insisted on practicing today. Whoever it is, they must be devoted. Could it be? I'm referring to Sully. Tomorrow's her big day, after all. She said she couldn't relax if she wasn't getting in a workout. I get it. You're free to watch her practice if you like. Are you sure? But of course, your friend's the troupe, so I doubt she would mind. Not only that, but she has been at it all morning. I would appreciate you having a conversation with her. She could use the break. Well, when you put it that way, we'd be happy to speak with her. Look at her go. Woo! Wow, she's really going at it. While Samo said has much, she's already an impressive stage presence. She must be a dance for one of the new scenes. This must be a dance for one of the new scenes, eh? Her character's supposed to be pretty important too. She's a star princess, right? She's going to play a pivotal role in the play's second half. Yeah, and she's not taking any prisoners when it comes to being ready for it. Look at her go. Maybe, but I can't begin to imagine the pressure on her shoulders. Maybe we should go before we distract her. Hey, you guys! Uh-oh. We are busted. Well, no point trying to sneak out the back now. Might as well have the chat. hi, Sully. We didn't mean to distract you from your practice. It's whatever. So, did you need something? Not at all. We stopped by because we were in the area and Balsamo invited us to look in on your practice. Yeah, sorry again for the interruption. It's fine, really. I was already thinking about taking a break. This is the first time I've seen you perform. With your skill, no one would suspect that you're a beginner. Really? I agree. You took me by surprise, to be honest. Same. You didn't look like you were wasting a single movement up there. You must be on the verge of perfecting that scene, right? What? Seriously? Seriously? And that costume looks amazing on you. Sully? Hey, you. You want to join me for a bit of training? I want your opinion on something. You want Lloyd to help you train? Why me? In what opinion? How do I think about the performing arts? Chill out. It's not like I'm gonna make you perform on something. I just had an idea, is all. Well, you gonna join me or what? Well, yeah, I guess I can, as long as you're okay with it. Are you sure I wouldn't only get in your way? Yeah, it's fine. Alright, I'll give you a basic explanation. Here, take this. Whistle? What is this for? Part of the rehearsal, obviously. During the act, I want you to blow the whistle every time I land after a jump. Even if you're unfamiliar with the routine, you should still be able to keep up if you watch the flow of action for yourself. Match your landing times. Got it. Is that it? Do you want me to do anything else? Nope, that's it. It may sound simple, but it's a crucial part of rehearsal. When you think about it, jump timing is essential to every Arkansas performance. And above all, sticking the landing is key to making the movements all flow together. Rehearsing with the whistle raises a performer's awareness and reinforces the timing. That's why you can't screw this up, okay? Mess up the timing and it'll ruin my rhythm. Loud and clear. I'll be careful. That's pretty much it. Ready to get started? Yeah, I'm ready whenever you are. So in order to get the extra 2 DP, you cannot miss a single note. Oh boy. Well, I missed one. What do you mean? What do you mean? That was early. That was late. We're gonna do that again. We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. Oh, I can just retry? Oh, well, the guide says I can just reload by save, but I can just retry. This song is really cool. No. I somehow did better with Turbo. Come on! Come on, Golden! You got this! You're a gamer, bro. You play rhythm games sometimes. I think this timing is just a little weird, though, with the frames. Man, I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. It's a lot of jumps. There's a lot. I think there's like 10-ish jumps on that screen. 10, 15 jumps. 20 jumps. 10, 15, I think. No! No! That was the hardest one. Better, only missed 4. Come on. I love the intro of this song. No! Ah! Still 4. Dang it. Good start. One better. Slowly but surely we'll get it. That one where she goes to the left is just so difficult, the timing. What? Hmm. Ah, early again. See, that one I feel like I do early, but I get it still. I don't know. We only got 2 left. Come on! Nice. I realize Turbo is definitely not helping me either. What the heck? What the heck? Okay, well, come on now. Somehow did just fine with Turbo too. At least it's fun. I enjoy this mini game, but oh man, we're so close. Why? Gotta love the model work though. Gotta love the model work of these little sprites. Early. Just one more. No! That one every time! Oh, I felt so good about that one too. It's on the downbeats as well. It's not even like it's a hard timing. It's just downbeats. Come on, bro. What am I doing? I was a musician. Oh my god. Come on. We got this. We got this. Believe. No! 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 I fucked it up. Oh, man. Ah. Hey, Chip. How's it going? Oh, why? You know, just struggling. Whew. I'm sure this minigame is a lot easier than I'm making it look like it actually is. Wow, that was not a sentence. You know what I mean. It's probably a lot easier than it looks, or that I'm making it look. Yes! Yes, there we go. 100%. I didn't think that would take as long as it did, but that was just me being silly. But at the same time, though, I will admit, as hard as I was on myself for that one, that's just what I needed to do to make sure that I got it by being hard on myself, but in reality, really fun minigame. That was a really fun minigame with a really good song. felt like that a lot. Whew, I guess that means it's finally coming together. Yeah, your form was great. It truly was. You should have had more confidence in your performance. Thank God Geofront added a retry button on that one, or at least the PC version has a retry button. Otherwise we would have had to reload our save every single time. Thanks. Anyway, I'm surprised you were able to match me perfectly. Not bad. My rhythm wasn't thrown off at all. That was a good rehearsal. For you to compliment this much, I must have done something right. Glad I could help, Sully. I do have one question for you. Now that you've seen my acting, what do you think? Of your acting? I'm not an expert or anything, but I thought you did great. You clearly learned a lot and have been honing your talents. And again, I don't think a novice like me is a good judge for this kind of thing. I can only tell you how you looked to the untrained eye. Right. So, what you told me before about my acting having no wasted movements. Can you explain more about what you meant? Oh, did I say that? I didn't mean anything by it. It was supposed to be a compliment. Ilya once said the same thing too. Oh? There are no wasted movements in your acting. Your performance is so rigid. And she told me I should be having fun. Having fun, eh? Ilya said that? Putting it that way, I don't think she was criticizing your form or your performance. It sounds to me like your problem is between your ears. Are you saying it's in my head? What the hell does that mean? Anyway, at this rate, I don't see how the heck tomorrow's performance is going to turn out well. Sully. Hey, Sully, there's something I'd like to ask. When you're rehearsing, what's going through your head? Huh? Ain't it obvious that I want to get better and do it right? Oh, no, not just that. I think that I want to perform the way Ilya and Rishia do. I want to do what they did the first time I saw them perform. You know, like win over hearts and minds, that kind of stuff. Sully, that was surprisingly honest. I didn't mean to be. I get it. Then, could you answer a few more questions? What about an official Arkansas show? How do you feel about the audience that's coming to the theater to watch all of you perform? Audience? You mean the actual spectators? I mean, I know there's a lot of different kinds of people in the city, but even now, I can't bring myself to like the people that don't realize how fortunate they are. I know it's not all of them, but that applies to a lot of Arkansas's patrons. So, what you mean to say is that you're not excited by the idea of performing for them. In other words, that's what's stopping you from having fun like Ilya says to. Well, maybe subconsciously. I try not to think about it, but the idea of performing for those kinds of people makes me feel a little weird. Is that bad? I mean, that kind of feeling has got nothing to do with whether or not I'm a good performer, right? All I want to know is what I can do to improve and where I went wrong. I need something more concrete. And the emotions you carry when you perform aren't related to that? Is that truly what you think? Are you trying to say they are? Then what am I supposed to do, huh? Tell me. Well, I still don't think I'm qualified to be giving direction, but... Shut out the spectators in front of you, Sully. Hiya, boys and girls. Ilya, how long have you been there? Don't mind me, I just arrived. So, Sully, is it true that you don't like the audience? Huh, and what if I don't? Is there something wrong with that? No, not necessarily. There are a few patrons even I don't particularly care for. You understand that I wouldn't be where I am if I let that get to me, though, don't you? I know that. That's why I'm trying so hard to not let it bother me. But that's just it. You're approaching the challenge all wrong. Listen here, you're too attentive to what's happening around you. Sully, to you, what does the world's word audience refer to? Ain't it obvious? The customers that come to the theater, the ones who bought tickets. True, you're not wrong, but there's more to it than that. Our audience isn't just those who buy a ticket and enter the theater. It's everyone, every single person who has a passion for Arkansas and cheers us on. They're all our audience. Everyone who has passion? You betcha. Even those that have only seen the truth through magazines or heard of us through word of mouth. You can say that anyone who has ever held the wonder of Arkansas in their hearts constitutes our audience. You know what that's like, don't you? When you came to Crossbell, you first heard of Arkansas by chance. That drove you to sneak into the theater and see for yourself. Didn't you feel something that day? Not that I'm condoning you sneaking in, of course. That doesn't change the fact that, at that moment, you were just as much a part of our splendid audience as anyone else. Sneaking in made me splendid? Of course. So you shouldn't be so focused on only the audience in front of you. Because after all, the entire continent is our stage. Each and every Zemurian is our current or future member of our audience. Isn't that a little much? The entire continent? You better believe it, Missy. It's not my place to say whether or not Arkansas is truly a household name across Zemuria. But even so, our plays brought together the hearts of you, a North Ambrian, and myself across Bellion. You can dismiss that as just a coincidence, but that's not how I see it. So, chew on that for a hot second. Doesn't that make performing on stage all the more fascinating and fun? Take as long as you need to reflect on what we talked about today. Putting that aside, Sully, you didn't eat your breakfast this morning, did you? There's a lunchbox waiting for you in the dressing room. Go eat it right this instant and get your butt back here. A lunchbox? I don't want that. This isn't up for debate. I told you, our bodies are capital and your health comes first. You're not rehearsing for another second until you've had a proper meal. Jeez, you're annoying. Alright, I'll go eat already. Wow, Ilya, that was impressive. I was thinking the same. I feel a little inspired myself. You're a natural mother hen. I'll take that as a compliment. She certainly can be a handful. Thanks for all your help today, guys. If not for you, I don't think I would have gotten to the core of what's been weighing on her. Does that mean you really were watching from the very start? Admittingly, it was enjoyable to watch the show from the spectator seats for once. While she and I do spend a lot of time together and talk often, it's difficult to get her to open up and talk honestly like she did today. So, you all have my gratitude, especially you, little guy. I think you're giving me way too much credit. Besides, I wasn't over my head trying to give her advice on her fundamentals. Alright, I'm done. Happy now, Ilya? Sully does not need advice in scarfing down food, it seems. Did you even bother to chew properly like I was told? Oh, whatever. Okay then, we're beginning our follow-up rehearsal right away. We'll take it from the scene where the Star Princess appears, and I won't be going easy on you. Bring it on! It looks like Sully got her performance spirit back. Does this count as a breakthrough? Fingers crossed. It's in her hands now, so let's show ourselves out. Good luck with tomorrow's play, Ilya. Sully, we'll be rooting for you. Yeah. Appreciate it as always. See you around, boys and girls. I kind of wish someone told me that when I was a performer. I think there were a lot of times where people tried to tell me that and like told us in like concert band and marching band and all that. And I think to a degree it's definitely true. And I think definitely if you are someone who does performing arts in any way, shape, or form, like the biggest thing is that you yourself as a performer need to enjoy your craft and have fun with it. Only then, well, I mean not only then, but one of the ways then is that's how you'll make the audience have fun. If you're having fun with your music or art or craft or anything, then the audience or the viewer will have fun as well. I mean, the same can be said about streaming. You know, regardless of how hard I am on myself at times, and I vocally say it out loud just to remind myself to consistently get better, deep down, you know, I'm having a lot of fun doing it. And, you know, the 2 weeks that I was gone, I did miss it. I was like, hey, you know what? I wish I could stream right now. Just because it's fun to do. It's fun to talk and play video games for people. So I kind of wish someone told me what Ilya did years ago when I was a concert performist, because the big issue, and I don't know if it was just where I grew up and where I was a part of the music program, but the big issue where I was just a weird sense of like elitism and no action. And when I say no action, what I mean is, and to no offense to many of my music teachers, they all did a really good job teaching us, but they would always like do this half thing where they're like, we don't want you, but like we don't encourage you to get music degrees. Life is more than just getting a music degree and stuff like that. But they would push you so hard because they really wanted you to get good at your craft. But it got to the point sometimes where it's like you were almost looked down upon by them at times if you weren't good at your craft or you weren't putting in hours upon hours upon hours of your craft, like as a percussionist. And like it got really weird because it's just like, well, I'm decent enough that I'm not screwing up during a performance and I'm still having fun. I'm playing the notes, I'm enjoying the music, I'm enjoying, you know, the audience is enjoying it. That's kind of why I did this whole thing. But the amount at which they almost made you want to practice was that of collegiate and professional levels. And it's like, well, hang on now, you're the one who kind of told me not to act this way. And that confused a lot of students. That would consistently confuse a lot of students, I bet you, even though it was never vocally said. So that caused a bit of elitism in between the community because you were never looked upon as someone who were really good. Great, I like it. You were never someone who could be trusted, I think, too. I could be throwing it a little bit of a proportion, but I don't think I'm too far off with it. And yeah, there was just like weird elitism all over the place. Like if you weren't, like our high school had 4 different bands, like 4 levels of it, and if you weren't at the top level, like everyone would look down on you. Like even if you were at the second level, like there was top level and there was second level. Even if you were at the second level, like you weren't good enough. Like you were clearly not a good enough musician, is kind of how it would make you feel like. Which is like, all right, well, a bit unnecessary, right? But and no one ever said it. And if anyone ever told you different, they would be like, no, you know, that's not the mentality that we're trying to do. We're like, oh, I'll never be like that. But you know, deep down, that's just kind of what people were thinking and what people were feeling. And they're like, oh, well, we don't want that type of thing. Well, you caused it. This is what happens. And now you have people who kind of hate music and concert music because of that. My point being, Ilya's words are very true, and I think those who do any sort of craft or any sort of performance or anything should look at her words and actually act upon them. And if you're in a position, in especially music, that's what I can speak to, that sort of matches my story, where there's just elitism and just like hypocrisy and just kind of back and forth about like what people should be doing, people shouldn't be doing, and how they should act and like whatnot. Just screw it. You do you enjoy your music, you practice as much as you want to, you have as much fun as you want to have with it, because at the end of the day, music is a very powerful tool, and it's something that is in everyone's lives on a daily basis. And if you grow to hate it, then that's a significant part of your life that I think becomes lost. So forget all those people. Yeah, just screw it. Those people will continue to act the way they will. They won't change until they stop playing music. So, you know, you do you.
あら、あなたたち。どうも、ミシェルさん。
その話を聞いてちょっと気になりまして。
いやね、催促した形になっちゃって。でもありがとう。わざわざ来てくれて嬉しいわ。
ってことは、まだエオリアさんたちと連絡が取れてねえのかよ。
Oh yeah, they were missing, weren't they?
ええ、アリオスたちが手分けして当たってるけど。本当にもう一体何をやってるのかしら。
さすがに心配ですね。
うん、
エニグマが通じないってことは自治州外に出ているのかな。
私もそう思ったんだけど、駅や空港を利用した記録がないみたいなのよね。ベルガード門とタングラム門にも通行記録はないみたいだし。
それはさすがにおかしいですね。
Indeed.
もしリンさんたちが自治州内にいるのであれば、なんとか居場所を特定できるかもしれません。
本当か？
何どういう方法？
確かエニグマ2には研究段階の機能が搭載されていたはずです。その一つが緊急時にアラート信号を発信する機能です。そうなの？オーグメント内の予備動力で一定間隔ごとに特定周波数の動力波を発信する仕組みですが、あまりにも弱い動力波のため実用には至っていないと聞きます。ただ機能そのものはカットされずに残っているかと。じゃあその微弱な動力波をなんとかキャッチできれば。
リンとエオリアの居場所も特定できるってわけね。
試してみる価値はあるかと。
Let's do it.
この機能についてはロバーツ主任が詳しいので IBC に行ってみましょう。多分力になってくれるはずです。
わかった、行ってみよ
う。すまないわね、本当に助かっちゃうわ。何か分かったらこちらにも連絡をちょうだい。場合によったらアリオスたちを呼び戻すから。
了解しました。
う。さてそれじゃあ IBC に行ってみようか。
I thought I talked to Lynn and Aeolia the previous day, but I guess I didn't. The dialogue would have changed slightly, but where could they have gone, I wonder? Because they're pretty capable bracers. It's not like them to just disappear.
さてと、ロバーツ主任はいるかな。
多分財団のフロアで暇そうにしてると思います。エニグマで連絡してみましょう。どうも。いえ、別にそんなつもりは。しつこいです主任。
相変わらずみたいだな。
ピオちゃんももう少し優しく接すればいいの。
むしろあのおっさんなら冷たくされて喜んだんじゃねえ。
Listen, he's trying so hard as a stepfather.
ええ、エニグマ2の緊急アラート機能について。ええ、そうです。はい。下に来ているのでよろしくお。
相談に乗ってくれるって？
ええ、すぐこちらに降りてくるそうです。何でもヨナも一緒だとか。
それって確か爆破されたジオフロントの部屋を使っていた？
エプスタイン財団出身の天才ハッカー君だったかな。
ああ、小生意気だが微妙にヘタレな小僧だぜ。
さすがに今は財団の事務所に厄介になってるらしいな。
ええ、いやいやみたいですけど。
なるほど、そんな事情だったのか。
どうせ動力切れで連絡が取れないってだけだろ。遊撃士なんていいこぶった連中ほっときゃいいじゃん。
ような、お前な。
もうそんなこと言っちゃダメよ。
はあ、ヨナ君ときたら 最近ずっとこうなんだよ。せっかく事務所の一角に最新型の専用端末ルームを用意してあげたっていうのにさ。
いくら処理能力が高くったってあんな制限付きのシステムで満足できるかっつうの。とっととセキュリティコードを僕に開放しろよな。
ああ、それはダメだよヨナ君。そんなことをしたら君またやりたい放題しちゃうだろ。
Maybe.
代わりにポムットでティオ君に勝てるよ特訓用のプログラムを組んであげたからさ。
余計なお世話だっつうの。
なんだかんだ言ってヨナのことちゃんと
イラッとするところはともかく有能な人ではありますから。
まあそれはともかくエニグマ2のアラート機能だがお役に立てないかもしれないね。
そうなんですか。
そういった機能があるのはあるんですよね。
ただ動力波が弱くてほとんど感知できなくてね。10セルジュくらい近づかないと測定器でも感知できないんだよ。
10セルジュ。
そりゃまた微妙な距離だな。
クロスビル市内にいるのなら感知できそうだけど。
私のセンサーと組み合わせるのはどうでしょう。マトリックス化されたシステムならエイオンで連動できそうですが。
ああ、それならやっぱりダメだ。エイオンに連動させるには測定器の精度が不安定、動力圧の問題もあるし周辺地形の反射も考えられるからかなり無理があると思うよ。
そうですか。
何がダメなのかいまいちわかりませんが。
どうやら技術的な問題があるみたいね。
Lloyd's gotta get a textbook for all this.
オルキスタワーの屋上で測定しちゃえばいいんじゃね。
ヨナ君、
どういうことだ。
アラート用の動力波は微弱すぎて測定器から近い場所にないと感知しきれない。かといって測定器とティオのセンサーと連動させても出力が足りないし。でも遮蔽物のないタワーの屋上なら感知精度も上げられるだろうし。
相変わらず意味不明だが。
どうなのティオちゃん。驚きました。
いやはやさすがヨナ君。システムエンジニアとしての才能は目を見張るものがあるね。
まあそれほどでもあるけどな。
それじゃあ
なんとか目処が立ったみたいだね。
ええ、いけるかもしれません。
早速オルキスタワーの管理部に屋上の使用許可がもらえないか掛け合ってみよう。ヨナ君、君も手伝ってくれるね。
なんで僕がって言いたいけど、まあ暇だし手伝ってやるよ。その代わりあんたらこれで貸し一つだからな。
わかった。
無茶な頼みでもない限りきっとお返しさせてもらうわ。
Chief Roberts and Yoda then went to the Orcus Tower and were given permission to set up their equipment on the roof. The LDS us know it would take time before the search would be ready. Only they decided they should finish any other outstanding business providing the Orcus Tower. Well, we are good to go, actually. Do I have any? No. Good to go, actually. Orcus Tower!
屋上に向かえばいいのか。
ああ、受付に言えばエレベーター用の認証カードをくれるそうだぜ。とっとと上がってこいよな。
わかった。お疲れさん。
準備は完了みたいですね。
ああ、受付で認証カードを借りて屋上に上がろう。
雨も降っていることだし、あまり待たせない方がいいわね。ようこそオルキスタワーへ。特務支援課の方々ですね。
ええ、認証カードを発行していただけるとか。
はい、こちらになります。そちらのカードをエレベーター内のパネルにかざすと最上階の40階に直通で上がれます。1ヶ月のみ有効の使い捨てですので、利用後は ご自由に処分されてください。
了解しました。
なんだかすごいですね。
IBC ビルよりもさらに進んでやがる。
さすがは最新技術の塊ってところかな。
ここでいいのかな。
はい、先ほどの認証カードをそこにかざしてください。
そういえばそのパネル、21階から30階までのボタンがないみたいだけど。
そのあたりは全てメンテナンスフロアみたいね。
メンテナンスフロア。
なんでも巨大な構造物の重量バランスを取るためにほぼ中空になっているのだとか。それ以外に地震が起こった時の衝撃吸収装置があるらしいです。
そりゃすごいな。
やはり最新の建造技術が盛り込まれているみたいですね。
しかしそうまでして巨大なビルを建てる必要あんのか。同じフロア数なら30階建てくらいにしときゃいいじゃねえか。
まあ当初の計画からして無駄が多かったみたいだから、計画を引き継いだおじさまも派手なものが大好きな人ではあるし。
Yeah, no kidding.
結局不足していた建造費は黒石家の資産で補填したそうね。
へえ、そりゃまた豪勢だね。
ま、おかげでクロスベル市の新たなランドマークとしては相当インパクトがあると思うけど。おっと、そろそろ到着だな。
Ooh. I'm also surprised that we're actually doing this experiment in the rain.
ちょっと雨が止んできたみたいですね。
Never mind.
ああ、それにしても相変わらずすげえ景色だよな。
なあ、晴れた日だとさらに絶景なんだろうけど。ヨナと主任はどこにいるんだろう。
多分屋上の一角にいるのではないかと。
探してみようか。
やあ、待ってたよ。
これがアラート信号を感知するための装置ですか。
ああ、ただしこのままじゃ半径10セルジュの範囲内しか感知することができない。そこでティオ君の出番ってわけだ。
こちらの方は問題ありません。しかし雨の影響は大丈夫ですか。
まあかなり小雨になったし、あんまり影響はないと思うよ。しかしティオ君をこのまま雨風にさらすのは忍びないな。そうだ、ティオ君がセンサーを起動している間は
結構です。逆に気が散りますので。
Aww.
よしっと、こっちも準備 OK だぜ。いつでもエイオンを起動させて大丈夫だからな。
それでは始めましょう。リンさんたちのエニグマ2の個体番号は入力済みですか。
ああ、ギルドからちゃんと番号は聞いておいたからね。すでに測定器に入力してるよ。
了解しました。
ティオ、よろしく頼む。
リンさんたちの居場所、どうか突き止めてあげて。はい、それではエオンシステム起動。マトリクス方式による測定器とのリンクを開始。
リンクを確認。そのまま行っちまっても問題なさそうだぜ。
測定器への動力供給も高レベルで安定できそうだ。ティオ君、よろしく頼むよ。
はい、それでは行きます。センサー機能開放。エオンシステムリミットブレイク。今のは
波みたいなのが広がっていったみたいだけど。
成功みたいだね。
Oh man, the song was just getting good too.
本当ですか？
リンさんたちの居場所が分かったんですか？
まあ正確にはエニグマ2の場所だけどね。
2つのアラート信号を私の方でも感知しました。ここからかなり南の方ですね。
んで入ってきた情報を解析してマップ情報に出力すると、ほら出てきたぜ。
That's in the water, y'all.
ここはエルム湖の南側。
なんだこりゃ、こんなところに何かあったか。
私の知る限り人の手が入ったことすらない湿原地帯だと思うけど。
そんな
Oh,
場所に
wetlands.
あの遊撃士のお姉さんたちがいるわけか。
よくわかんねえけどただごとじゃないんじゃねえの？
さすがに心配だね。
どうぞ。
とりあえず一旦ミシェルさんのところに戻ろう。それと念のため警察本部にボートを手配してもらった方がいいかもしれん。
そう。ええ、状況を考えると急いだ方が良さそうです。
ロバート主任にヨナも協力ありがとうございました。
なんの後片付けは任せてくれたまえ。
せいぜい気をつけろよな。
What would they be doing? Oh.
動力ボートの方は港湾区の鳩場に手配しました。すぐに乗ることができると思います。
そうか、ありがとう。ごめんなフラン、いきなり無理なことを頼んで。
いえいえ、こういう時こその皆さんのサポートですから。でも南の湿地帯ですか。くれぐれも。
ああ、肝に銘じるよ。
なんとかボートを確保できたみたいですね。
なあ、フランが素早く手配してくれて助かったよ。
今回に関しては頼りきりになっちゃったわね。でも本当にいいの？1時間もすればアリオスたちが戻ってくると思うんだけど。
いや、それだったら俺たちが先行した方がいいだろう。
そうですね。どんな状況かも分かりませんし。
まあ彼らが戻ってきたら追いかけるように言っといてよ。
分かったわ。リンにしてもエオリアにしても永久に迫る凄腕の遊撃士よ。その2人が連絡も入れずに揃って足止めされている事実。何があるか分からないわ。くれぐれも気をつけなさい。
はい。
準備を終えたら鳩場に行きましょう。
Alright. Well, first things first, we actually head back to Orcus Tower. If you think you got it, bro, let's go. I'll take you on right now. Hey, look at that smug thing on him. Right, I gotta remember how to play this game again. Oh man. There's a 3. Nice 4. Ah. That's just not good. I imagine his AI is actually, you know, harder than the others because he's been playing the game for so long. And they try to make him harder as they go. I'm doing not great in my chaining right now. Nice. Finally, before we head off to the wetlands, we can head over and talk to Fran. Oh, hey guys. Like I said earlier, there's an orbital boat in the Harbor District with your name on it whenever you're ready. Thanks, Fran. We'll head there as soon as we're ready. I know you guys have to head to the wetlands in order to find those bracers. I'm still a little worried for you all. I mean, I heard you two were almost A rank, yet somehow I heard those two were almost A rank, yet somehow they still... Fran, I know what you're getting at. Sorry to make you worry. More than anything, I wish I could go with you to back you all up. Oh, I know. Would you like to take Ben Ben with you as a good luck charm? Ben Ben? Wait, isn't that... Yes, it's her teddy bear. He's great at giving hugs and calming you down. Didn't you say you hug yours all the same way when no one's watching, Noe? What? I never said that. Fran! It pains me to send Ban Ban somewhere so dangerous, but if it's for your sake, I'll let him do his duty properly. Proudly. It's okay, Fran. You don't have to do that. I think we'll manage. Thanks for worrying about us, though. Things have been a little tense today. I think that was just what we needed to hear. Fran isn't our only operator. She's our little pick-me-up. Not to mention a venerable Goldia mine of juicy details about Noel's private life. Darn it, Fran, I'll get you for this! Always happy to help, guys. Watch each other's backs out there, okay? We will. All data information terminal 01 has been successfully analyzed. Would you like to check it immediately? Yes, please. On our order, my name is Joachim Günther, High Priest of D, therefore G. 6 years ago, our order was on the brink of extinction due to the efforts of the authorities and the Bracer Guild. I alone escaped danger and took refuge in this land of origin. It was the guidance of the great D that helped me survive so I could realize the ambitions of our order. Since the time will surely come, I will record data in each of these terminals, on which they shall base the New Testaments. To discuss the origins of our order, I will first have to turn to the abominable history of the Zemurian continent. The Great Collapse, approximately 1200 years ago, marked the end of an advanced civilization, and with it, the established order, giving rise to the bloodshed and poverty of the Dark Ages. In their fatigue, the people committed a grave sin. They allowed themselves to be deluded by the flattery of pompous fools and accepted their invented, self-centered cult with open arms. The foolish Septian Church and their symbol, that goddess of the sky, the Dark Ages met its demise, and this fate spread throughout the continent. Let us consider, if said goddess truly existed, can we not assume that she would bestow equal salvation upon all of us? However, disparity yet exists, and people continue to perish in disastrous misfortunes. Does that mean said goddess discriminates upon whom she shall bestow salvation? This thought alone is too ludicrous for words. In the end, she is merely an idol invented by the Septine Church to amass power. A goddess as such simply does not exist. Having reached that conclusion, our predecessors embarked on a long journey to find a true god. Their efforts were not in vain, for at the dawn of the Middle Ages, in the depths of this land, they found the possessor of a great power in eternal slumber. She was known as Dee. This date appears to be entry about the cult itself. So it's true that their creed really did center around rejecting Adios. Right, that fits what Joachim Gwenter told us at the Sun Fort. But what about this D? Do we still not know what it stands for? It seems to symbolize what they believe to be the true god instead of Adios. It is known that the G in the D therefore G's cult name stood for what they call wisdom, gnosis. Doesn't this mean that we have a much better understanding of why the cult is named D therefore G? If I remember correctly, Joachim said Kia would become the true god. Wouldn't that imply that D is another word for Kia? Does that make sense? Just how much did that bastard Joachim know? There's so many unanswered questions. Right, unfortunately there were also a lot of things Joachim chose not to earnest either. I can't help but wonder just how well we'd understand the cult's history and workings had we managed to capture him alive. Regardless, I think we'll be able to learn a lot if we continue to analyze those info terminals like this. We should try using the other fragments to decrypt more data. Cool. I wonder if D means deity, but then it really wouldn't make sense, right? D, therefore wisdom? Like deity, therefore wisdom? Demise, therefore wisdom? No. I don't know. Anyway, we're at a point of no return, so make sure you've done everything up until this point. Pretty sure I did.
手配していただいてありがとうございました。
いやいや、これが自分の仕事っすから。そうだ。操縦は大丈夫ですか？なんだったら自分が操縦しますけど。
そうか。それがあったな。
まあ車が運転できるなら難しいもんじゃねえだろうが。
ここはエニグマで課長に連絡しましょうか。あ、大丈夫です。このタイプのボートだったら操縦の経験はありますから。
You what?
へえ。
さすがだな。
やっぱり運転や操縦の類はお手の物みたいだね。
これもソーニャ指令の仕込みなんだけど、どうします？早速ボートに乗りますか？
そうだな。目的地で何があるかわからない。他にやり残したことはないかな。
Let's do it.
了解しました。
それじゃあお気をつけて。いってらっしゃいっす。
おやおや、シュバルツオークションといい、やはり縁があるようですね。
しかしツァオさん、エルム湖の南岸に一体何があるのでしょうか。
さて、ここは彼の勘にかけてみるしかない。不良リーダーの魔人化に蛇や教会の介入、
The Grail.
少しでも資格を潰しておくに越したことはありませんから。
確かに。失礼します。なんだファン、その取り乱しは。
申し訳ありません。今しがた監視班から信じがたい報告がありましたので。
信じがたい報告。
ファン、詳しい話を聞かせてください。
I wonder if we will fight Wald at the end of this, actually, because we didn't get to fully beat him earlier. Well, it stopped raining, thankfully.
天気予報の通り、午後からは晴れましたね。
これもエイドスの導きかもしれねえな。正直どんな危険が待ち受けてるかわからね
え。まあ雨の中で探索するよりはマシかもしれないね。
可能性があるとしたら厳重でしょうか、それとも。 正直今の状況だとどんな可能性も考えられそうね。
アリオスさんたちの到着がいつになるかわからない。なるべく俺たちが先行してリンさんたちの無事を確認しよう。
Don't worry, Lloyd, that's a good thing. That means no Kiseki saves.
場合によったら警備隊にも連絡する必要があるかもしれないな。
はい。
お姉さんたちどうか無事でいてくれよな。
これは湿度の急激な上昇を確認。注意してください。
何？
Humidity?
これは
さっきまであんなに晴れていたのにロイドさん。
速度を落として慎重に進んでみてくれ。ティオ、岸壁の接近を感知できるか？
はい、なんとか。
こうなったらもう腹をくくるしかねえな。
これは
そこにあるのがリンさんたちが乗ってきたボートみたいだけど。
まさかこんなことになっているとはね。
Oh, well, this is definitely not good. Azure wetlands.
おいおい、俺ら夢でも見てんのか。
まるでおとぎ話の中にいるみたいです。信じられません。まるで空間自体の構成が現実とは違っているような。
プレロマソウ、いつからこんなに繁殖していたんだ。でもそうか、イオアヒムがグノーシスの原料を採取していたのは。
まあこの場所と考えて間違いはないだろう。
Hey, what's up, Yin?
あの時の。
イン、どうしてあんたが。
それはこちらのセリフだ。ヘビどもの影と不良リーダーの魔人か。各地で咲き始めた青い花とそれらの気配をたどってきてみれば。
へえ。
そんじゃこの場所が怪しいと睨んでわざわざ踏み込んできたってか。
その通りだ。お前たちの方は少々事情が異なるようだな。
ええ。
この際だから事情を説明するけど。
なるほど。あのボートは遊撃士どものものだったか。なるほど。このありさまといい、どうやら確信に近づけているのは確かなようだ。
確信。
なぜ青い花プレロマソウがクロスベル各地で咲き始めて、それがクロスベルにおいてどんな意味を持つかだ。
その通り。これも一応は兵ゆえとの契約でもある。遊撃士どもはお前たちに任せるとして。
いや、イン、やはりここは一緒に行かないか。
ロイドさん。
おいおい、
なんとなくそんなことを言い出しそうな気がしたけど、まさに
She's not surprised.
たくこういう時だけは柔軟すぎるっつうかなんつうか。
Well, it's not the first time we partied up.
バニングス、何を勘違いしている。そもそも私とお前たちは立場も異なれば利害も違う。病院の時と違ってお前たちに協力する利点など
ないと言い切れるのか。リンさんとエオリアさんは永久に届くほどの凄腕だ。二人合わせたらあのアリオスさんにも匹敵する腕前を持っていると見た。その二人が消息を絶つほどの危険が待ち受けているとしたら、本当にあんた一人でも大丈夫だと断言できるのか。
まあ緊急事態ではありますし。
リンさんたちが無事だったら情報を手に入れることもできるしな。
あくまで効率重視なら確かに協力はできるはずだわ。
特務支援か。どうやら随分とリーダーに感化されているようだな。
そうかしら。
Why are you blushing?
まあ否定はできんかもな。
少々不本意ですが。
There we go.
いやだからなんで俺のせいになってるのか
これも人徳だろうね。
よかろう。こたびも一時的に同行しよう。だが風の牽制が追いついてきたら私は去る。それでいいな。
ああ
しかしこの人数だとさすがに小回りが効かねえな。魔獣に襲われた時なんか身動きが取れなくなりそうだ。
なら誰か一人ここに残ってもいいかもしれませんね。ボートの見張りも必要かもしれませんし。
いいんじゃない。風の牽制が来た時のための連絡役にもなりそうだし。
分かった。編成を考えてみよう。あの技を教えてもらった借りをまだちゃんと返せていない。何としてもリンさんたちを見つけて安全を確認しないと。
Which member will you leave on standby? No! Why? No! Why? Those are my... Why can't I choose Tio and Randy? What the hell? I spent... Oh no! Oh no! Why? Why can't it be Tio and Randy? They're not my active... Oh my god. Ah, I hate to do the harem route, but I gotta leave Wazzy behind because Noel has good crafts. Ah! Oh, for goodness sakes, me. Oh, fine. Just get over here. Get over here, you. Yeah, and then get over. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god. The problem, here's the thing, I don't, it's not that I don't want to use Tio and Randy. And I use them a lot in the game. But like, oh man. Like, I enjoyed using them in the first game, and I still would like to use them if possible. The problem is I have spent a decent... Aroma grass can spawn cryptids, but it can also spawn me a nice catch. But it's like... it's just... I just prefer... I prefer having Wazzy and Noel on my team. There's nothing wrong with that, but like, why you gotta make me choose between them? Like, I would have kept Yin in my main party anyway. Like, Wazzy probably would have been the one to sit out. I guess. If not Noel, like, depending on the situation. But, like, man... I feel like there's someone out there who's, like, just, like, flabbergasted that I'm not using Randy or Tio a lot more. Because they do have good crafts and abilities. And good stats. But... And also because I'm sure someone out there has their party is only them and like consistently them because of Zero. I'm just saying... Noel is an A rank per party member. Her all-roundedness is something that I really appreciate. For sure. Wazzy, you know, I probably could change him out for Randy at any time and not gain or lose anything. But I enjoy having Wazzy in the party because of his dialogue. And it's not like we're missing out on Randy's dialogue or Tio's dialogue anyway, because when we do stuff, like, everyone's with us and stuff, so... So it's whatever. Oh, we can burst. Smack. Smack, you're kind of weak. Really weak to time. That wasn't very cashmere of you. Oh man. There we go. I have it set so that the mini-map in the east is the R3 button, like the clicking on the right stick. But because RB is flashguard and skills in that game, what in the world? Wow, that's cool. Weak to earth, wind, and space. Physical attacks are reflected. Great! And you're weak to water, time, and rush. Wow. Did you just steal my EP? He had death blow coming. That would have been bad. And good night. Her mind was wandering, as it had been ever since she arrived, like a thick sheet of ice masking a rushing current. Her stone-faced exterior had been fighting to quell the warm fluttering within. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, that's why I try to keep at least an even distribution of males and females in my party, but... Nice. Nice. But, you know, it ends up being this way. You end up going down the harem route. So much you could do there. Fire and Mirage, okay. Mostly. Away. You open the chest. Inside is a tiny palm. It would wave, but it has no arms. Aw. Oh, my evasion goes down? I can't have that. Okay. Okay. I'm all about that agility. Oh, nice. Wait, does Yin's weapon have death blow on it? No! My EP. Well, it has confused on it, that's for sure. I don't know where the death blow came from then. Do not know where that came from. I like the look of this dungeon too. It's really mysterious. This theme seems more like a cutscene theme than anything, but... yeah, well. Oh no. Which one has it? Oh no. Hang on now. It probably wouldn't have hit me, but you don't wanna take that risk. Time. I'm so used to the other games where Soul Blur is like no EP at all. It's so cheap. 30 EP in this darn game. Why is it so expensive? Oh, Lloyd. Well, thank God I didn't heal his EP. Oh, poor Lloyd. That's twice he got sent to the Shadow Realm. If monsters like to eat Sepith and I was full of Sepith, does that make me a... oh no. Yeah, it's like it's a good thing I didn't. Oh no. Oh, there's one of them.
エオリアさんじゃねえか。
しかしこれは
茨のツタ。
プリロマソウとは違う植物のようだが。
とにかく解放しましょう。
気づいたみてえだな。
よかった。ここはティオちゃんがいるってことは天国か何かかしら。もちろん違います。
冗談を言えるということは意識ははっきりしてるみたいですね。
ええ、ちょっと体の力が入らないけど、ミシェルさんに頼まれて来てくれたのかしら。ええ、そうだったの。私とリンは幻獣と青い花の手がかりを追ってここにたどり着いたんだけど、調べているうちに厄介な相手と遭遇してしまって。
厄介な相手？
やはり幻獣ですか？ううん、人間よ。それもおそらくウロボロスの連中ね。
Oh.
工房で聞いた。中世の騎士のような格好をした凄腕の娘たちを連れていて、その子たちの相手をするだけで精一杯だったわ。
騎士の格好をした。
何者なんでしょうか。戦っているうちに私はリンとはぐれてしまって、道化師とかいう男の子に拘束されてしまったの。それであのツタみたいなのに動けなくされてしまって。
拘束して放置か。マニアックな野郎だな。
ランディさん、そういう問題では。
話は分かりました。俺たちはこのままリンさんの安全を確認します。
待機中のメンバーがいるのでこちらに来てもらいますね。ありがとう。リンをお願い。あの子手強い相手を見ると歯止めが効かなくなるから。
了解です。
一刻も早く発見する必要がありそうですね。
Interesting. Probably a stall writer, aren't they? Fun fact, the retry option in Sully's quest, completely unique to Geofriend Azure. Don't know what I'm talking about? You either nailed it or really messed up today. The latter. And yeah, I had a feeling as much. That's actually neat that they added that chest message there. Yeah, I had a feeling, because, you know, the guide says you gotta reload your save, and it's like, what? But, you know, I didn't have to. That is a good feature to add. I mean, XE were the ones who had turbo for the first time in a lot of these games too, so that was a very necessary and helpful feature. Quartz fragment. Inside the treasure chest was absolutely nothing. Nothing after nothing came bursting out. But I got a fragment. Her sword has Deathwell and Confuse on it. They're Buster too. No. That's awesome, but Zero Field is the one that you want. Causes KO 5%. Where's the Confuse coming from then? Oh, it's her Orbment. Lad, do it. This damn bird is always alone. Oh, here we go. Eek. Man, you guys ain't got shit on me. Oh yeah, get that burn going. Where the hell did all my EP go? Didn't I just level up? Got that one. Got that one. I guess Yin maybe didn't level up. Oh, I've 8-3. I used to be a normal chest, and then some blue-haired lab coat wearing jerk stored red pills inside me. Ah, well. So, yeah, that's just kind of how this sort of stuff works. Ah, Lloyd. I have to hold on to that. Guess if 8-3 is a 2. If 8-3 is a 2. I really wouldn't add much, it would just add more to my, yeah, I need that, that's for sure. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Not much I can do about that. I should probably heal. What? The fuck? How did you go? Oh, because I had a guard up. I was like, hang on now. But she could not. No more of this. To hell with being a wife. Screw it. She couldn't take another minute. The moment she knew the next business trip was taking them bows, she'd made plans to run. Alright, but something's getting steamy on there. Fool. The chest you have opened is not in service. Please leave a message after the clack. Damn it. Oh, look who got friends. Away with you. Well, at least she's in this ivy as opposed to anywhere else.
リンさん、大丈夫ですか？
どうやら命に別状はなさそうですけど。
おそらく力を使い果たして落ちてしまったのだろう。どけ、カツを入れてみる。
ああ。
カツ。
そうか、あのまま落ちてしまったのか。
リンさん、どうやら状況はつかめてるみたいですね。
面目ない。そうだ、エオリアは無事なのか？
はい、心配いりません。
そうか、本当にすまなかったな。まだまだ私も修行不足か。まさか母まで子供扱いされるなんて。騎士の格好をしたという娘たちのことですか？いや、あいつらも手強かったが、一人別格なやつがいてね。強いなんてもんじゃない。次元が違うと言うべきか。ひょっとしたらアリオスさんでも叶わないかもしれない。
おいおい、そんなのありえんのか？
ヨルグさんが言っていた使徒の一人かしら。鋼の異名を冠した恐るべき達人らしいですが。
多分そいつのことだろう。それと道化師とかいう少年と白衣の中年男を見かけた。いくら伝説の教師を連れていても分が悪いかもしれないよ。
それは
我が名はいい。どのような相手であろうと、お前たちがおじけづくなら同行はここまでとしよう。
ちょっと待った。
いくらあなたでも一人で行くのは無茶だわ。とりあえず和ジ君に連絡してリンさんを任せましょう。
大丈夫かい？随分ヤバそうな相手みたいだけど。
ああ、とにかく様子を伺ってくる。
ま、鋼ってやつとやり合うことにならねえよう気をつけ。
そうね。
ああ、それがいいだろう。ごつい鎧と長いマントをつけていたからわかるはずだ。
アリオスさんたちも来るんだし、くれぐれも無茶はしないでね。
ええ、わかりました。
了解です。それでは行きましょう。
Do you have time for all this? You have time for healing. Trigger words can't be said. Could not have been said. A voice breaker. And the more she thought about it, the more that warm fluttering seemed to spread from her chest to her arms, to her legs, to her cheeks. She was ready to burst! She couldn't wait to see her. Ew. ナイス。Good job, Randy.
これで一安心ですね。
Yeah, you really did a number on them. Yep, this one's going in my Hinge compilation. .30, 15 point. I'd rather have you at a higher level right now in terms of defense, just in case. Ellie can take a hit. Please save us from all the chest-to-chest messages. We're also out of ideas. Nah, you guys got fine. If Trails to Azure is so good, where is Trails to Azure? Oh, another one of these? It's the same one, too. Aye, aye. Thank God for crafts. Damn it, Ellie. Maybe I should have put the maybe I should have put the stronger defensive equipment on you. Lloyd's Brave Smash is just the bump system on fire. Changed my mind. No? Not at all. Wait, is Brave Smash? Eh? More so than Raging Spin, I'd say. The last thing to do was place the book she'd been rereading, an inspiration of work that reminded her of an old friend she'd not seen for a year, in her bag, and with that, she was ready to leave her life for good. What a turbulent relationship that this story has.
すごい膨大なエネルギーが集まっているみたいです。
それにやっぱり嫌がったみたいだぜ。
Well.
これはものすごい場所だね。ここまで活性化しているのなら、そろそろ準備はできているのかな？
そういうことなんだろう。ああ、さぞかし面白い見せ物になってくれそうだ。白面殿が生きていればさぞ楽しんでくれただろう。
間違いないだろうね。でも博士に加えて教授までクロスベルに来てたら収集がつかなくならないかな。
Is he talking about Wiseman? Yeah, he probably would have liked this.
グロリアスまで持ち出して二大国に喧嘩を売ったりして。
Yeah.
それはそれでなかなか面白そうじゃない。
あれ？どうしたの？やっぱりこの程度の使命簡単すぎて気乗りがしない？
すべてはあの方の意志。依存などあるはずもありません。それよりも博士、カンパネルラ、おしゃべりはそのくらいどうやら客人のようです。
A night indeed.
あなたたちは。
どうやら予想以上の化け物どもが揃っていたようだな。
ああ、君たちか。遊撃士のお姉さんたちは身動きを取れなくしたはずだけど。どうやってこの場所を突き止めたんだい？一応企業秘密ということで。
しかしなんだか面白いことをペラペラ抜かしてたじゃねえか。
あなたたちの企て見過ごすわけにはいきません。
察するにクロスベル警察の新人諸君といったところかな。
クロスベル警察特務支援課の者だ。結社ウロボロスの関係者と見受けるが、まずは身分を証明できるものを提示してもらいましょうか。
身分の証明。彼は何を言っているんだい？
警察としての手続きを踏んでいるんじゃないの？僕たち相手に身分証明って悪い冗談にしか思えないけど。
まっすぐな若者ですね。要求に応えられないのは心苦しくはありますが。
ダメだロイド、常識が通用する連中じゃなさそうだぜ。
教団の連中あたりと同じだと考えるべきだろ
う。彼らと一緒にされるのはさすがに面白くないね。いいだろう。自己紹介くらいはしようじゃないか。F ノバルティスだ。ウロボロスの第6中にして13工房を任されている。どうか気軽に博士とでも呼んでくれたまえ。
This man is one of the smartest people in the entire continent. That's crazy. Like head of the 13 factories and an Anguis? Like, man.
動力ネットのハッキングに使われた不可解なコードを開発したのは。
ほう。あのコードがわかるのかね。あれはアストラルのコードといってね、結社のネットワークで。
博士。
そういえば教団の被験者でエプスタインの連中が拾った娘というのがいたか。どうだね君、その才能を結社のために生かすつもりはないかね。
お断りします。
ゴー
ン。まったくレンに逃げられたからといってさすがに必死すぎないかい？
別にレンの話はここでは関係ないだろう。
さて次は私ですか。我が名はアリアンロード。
I like how they introduced themselves anyway, even though they said they weren't going to.
ウロボロスの第7中にして鋼の名を冠されています。どうか見知りおきを。
なんて澄んだ声。
ごつい鎧を着ているが女みてえだな。
信じられないほどの威圧感ですけど。
Wait till you meet Jubilee. You wouldn't think she's the, part of the anything, but
貴様が結社の最強の使い手というわけか。確かに身震いするほどの陶器の持ち主のようだが、この印を前にしてその余裕どれだけ保てるかな。
おい、いい。
どうしてそんななかなか興味深い対戦カードだとは思う。その前にここの主が戻ってきたみたいだね。
何？
主？巨大なオーラの接近を確認。大型の幻獣が来ます。
oh, cryptid.
どこから？
Wow.
この魔獣。幻獣スフィンキマイラ。古の幻想が作り出した聖なる花園の番人といったところかな。
いやこんなものまで実体化しているとこれは計画の精度にも期待が持てるというものだ。
狙うなら連中を狙いやがれ。
話は後だ。速やかに重複する。
Oh boy, here we go. Oh, and it goes first. That's real cool. Ooh, you hurt. I wish I could use Avalon Gate, but I think Silver Thorn probably is a better way to go about this. Oh, yeah, we're gonna need some arts on this boy. That's good. Oh, no. I gotta scan you first. I'll have Yin do a Valscope. If you have some space on you too, that's not bad. No! Damn it. Oh no. Diamond Dust. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Thank God I healed. I mean, hey, I guess that did something, right? Should do a pretty good amount of damage. I will have you. It's not like Lloyd can do this anyway. Or, it's not like he can do a whole lot. Where'd my EP go? Man. $1,100 HP to go. And you're frozen. Good job, Ellie. Now there goes Yin. I have stacked Knowles so well. Oh my god. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. See, it's like, I feel like I could do better than this, but... Oh, there goes Yin. Well, this is probably a good time to use Aura Rain. Oh, I have nothing that impedes. We're all gonna get by this Diamond Dust. Oh, but Lloyd comes in! clutch. Poor Lloyd. Come back to me, Lloyd. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Heaven's Eye. Let's go.
素人にしてはなかなかといったところかな。その魔道場とやらも財団の連中が作ったにしてはそこそこ完成度も高そうだ。
てめえら。
ウロボロス、そろそろ答えてもらおう。クロスベルの地で何をしようとしている。まさかとは思うが、グノーシスを新たに製造したのも。
まさか魔人化しちゃった不良のリーダーくんか。僕も見物させてもらったけど、なかなかの弾けっぷりだったよね。もう少し突き抜けたら結社に迎えてもいいんだけど。
はぐらかすな。質問に答えてもらおう。
君たちがそう思うのは無理もないとは思う。私たちはあくまで計画の進行度を確かめに来ただけさ。七葉脈の活性化の度合いと約束の日のタイミングをね。
約束の
どこまで思わせぶりなんだっつの。
もはや言葉は尽くした。ここから先は力を持って口を開いてもらうことにしよう。
そうするしか方法はないみたいですね。
やれやれ。
さすがに僕じゃ君たち全員の相手は無理か。ここはあなたにお任せしちゃっていいかな。
仕方ありませんね。
That's a big lance.
やり
中世の騎士が使っていたランスみたいだけど。
おいおい、そんな骨董品を持ち出してどうしようってんだ。
問答は無用。互いに獲物を取ったからには全力を持って当たるがいい。さもなくば命はないぞ。来る。そんな
超高速の突きを一瞬。
ありえません。人間のできることでは。
ほう、鋼の聖女の槍をしのげる人間がいるとはね。
東方人外の魔人なんて呼ばれるだけはあるみたいだね。
なかなかの反応です。ですが先代と比べると未だ迷いがあるようですね。
ああああ。
ギリシャ。こりゃ傑作だ。
This is not how I thought the reveal would happen.
インの正体がアルカンシェルの準ヒロインリーシャ・マオだったなんてね。さぞ面白いドラマがありそうじゃない？
いやはやすごい場面に来たみたいだね。
Uh-oh.
ワジ、それにアリオさんたちも
来てくれたんですね。
あの者たちは
ヘビの連中か。
道化師カンパネルラ、それに13工房の管理者、鋼の聖女か。
ほうほう、あれが風の牽制か
レーベに匹敵する腕前らしいけど。
風の牽制。まあ、なるほど。噂にたがわず
世辞は結構。あなたのように人の域を超えるまでは到底至っていない。特にその槍の前では一軍すら引かざるを得ないだろ
それが見抜けるだけでも大したものです。
アリオスさん、よもやこのまま見逃すのか。
まさか。だが状況はこちらが不利だ。
There she is. Hey, Doobly.
君たちがやり合った。
どうやらこのお姉さんたちもただものじゃなさそうだね。
よい、ここでなぶる必要はない。は承知しました。
Although I don't think we saw the other two in Cold Steel 1 and 2, so I wonder what happens to them.
マスターの仰せのままに。潮時みたいだね。
計画の進行度と七葉脈の状態も確認できた。そろそろ私も仕上げに戻るとしよう。
待て。
さすがにこのまま見逃すわけにはいかん。
一つ忠告しておきましょう。こたびの計画において我らはあくまで脇役に過ぎません。
何？
じきに獣たちが放たれ、この地に混乱が招かれるでしょう。されど目の前で起きる悲劇にとらわれすぎぬよう心得なさい。
それではごきげんよ
う。またの再会を楽しみにしててくれたまえ。
ウロボロス、とんでもない連中だな。
リーシャさん、そろそろ稽古に戻らなくてはいけませんから。失礼します。
Aww.
信じられないことばかり起きて、ちょっと現実感がないわね。
ああ、
まるで夢の中にいるような気分です。確かにそうかも。
バルドのことといい、悪夢の類だとは思うけどね。
だが紛れもなく現実だ。
アリオさん、
結社の連中は予想以上の手がかりを残してくれた。この場所の意味、そしてじきに放たれる獣たち。呆然としている暇はなさそうだ。
はい。
獣たち、まさか。
そうか、動力波が届くんだよな。
ええ、ギリギリ大丈夫かと。
はい、特務支援課バニングスです。
ダドリーだ。湖の南岸へ向かったと聞いたが、今そちらにいるのか？
はい、いろいろあってアリオスさんたちも一緒ですが。
ならばちょうどいい。ついでに連中にも伝えておけ。赤い星座のメンバーが一人残らず市内から消え失せた。
They what?
できればオルランドから話を聞きたい。すぐに戻ってこられるか？
わかりました。
どうしたの？ずいぶん慌ててましたけど。
ああ、
それは
赤い星座が？
我々も気にはしていたが。
ロイド、お前たちは急いで町に戻れ。俺たちはこの場所を調べてから戻るとしよ
う。すみません。そうしていただけると助かり。
すまねえな。こういう時はお互い様さ。
それにリンとエオリアとてすぐには動かせないだろう。
赤い星座が動いたとすればヘイユへの動きもあるはずだ。俺たちもすぐに戻るがくれぐれも気をつけるがいい。
はい。
それでは失礼します。
Well then.
まさかインの正体がリーシャさんだったなんて。てっきり男の人とばかり思っていたんだけど。
どうやらあの格好の時には気配を変えていたみたいだね。ひょっとしたら体型なんかも変化させていたのかもしれない。
そんなこと普通なんて。普通じゃない人間に最近何人も会ってるよね。どうやら私の感能力も欺かれていたようですが、ロイドさんは思ったほどには驚いていませんでしたね。
ああ、そうだな。ちょっと前にリーシャと話す機会があったんだけど。
Yeah, he definitely figured it out then.
そのために生きてきました。気に遠くなるような昔から祖先が受け継いできた道。今となっては何のために歩んでるのかわからない道を。
まさかとは思ったからそれ以上は考えなかったけど、どこか彼女がインである可能性を捨ててはいなかったみたいだ。
そんなことが。
考えてみりゃただの素人がアルカンシェルの準主役に抜擢されるわけがねえんだよな。
ああ、あのイリアさんが強引に誘って特訓したそうだから妙な説得力があっただけだろう。しかもインが現れた時期とリーシャがクロスベルに来た時期もちょうど一致するみたいだし。
ヘイユへのツァオさんあたりは正体を知っているんでしょうか。
まあ彼女の立場なら秘密にしているのが普通だろうね。下手に素性なんか知られたらいいように使われるだけだろうし。
そういう意味ではあまり正体を触れ回らない方がいいかもしれないわね。
ああ、課長はともかくしばらく様子を見てみよう。それに今はヘイユエより赤い星座の方が優先だ。
ああ、このタイミングでおじきたちが姿を消すとしたら準備をした上での行動だろう。多分一気に動き始めるぞ。
そうか。
ソーニャ司令の方にも連絡する必要がありそうですね。
失礼します。
来たか。
ようやくの到着ですか。
すみません、少し立て込んでいまして。
状況について教えてくれるか。
What's the skinny voice?
伝えた通りこの建物にはもう誰も残っていない。およそ100名近くのメンバーが出入りしていたと思われるが、全員ジオフロントを経由して行方をくらませたようだ。
ジオフロントを経由して。ですがそんな道はなかったはずでは。
どうや
ら爆破工作で強引にぶち抜いたようです。ジオフロント B 区画の下層に出る抜け道が発見されました。
そんなことを。
やれやれ、とんでもない連中だね。
それだけではない。旧ルバーチェの密輸用倉庫の大部分が改造されていた。それも重火器を扱うための本格的な訓練整備施設としてな。
They what?
まあおじきどもだったらそのくらいは平気でやるだろう。いつでも実戦に臨めるよう常に感覚を研ぎ澄ませておきたい戦闘狂ばかりだからな。
なるほど。
オルランド、率直に聞く。連中の狙いは兵ゆえか、それとも駅や空港へのテロか。
さすがにわからねえが、兵ゆえが狙いならこんな風に姿を消したりはしねえはずだ。駅や空港も連中なら苦もなく占拠できんだろう。もっととんでもないことをしでかす可能性は高そうだ。
ということは、
まさかオルキスタワーを占拠するつもりとか。
そいつはありそうだが、連中の好みからはやはり離れているかもしれない。
へえ、好みっていうと、
両兵が本領を発揮できるとしたら野戦かゲリラ戦、つまり正規軍を翻弄できるような入り組んだ地形の戦闘が好みだ。それこそ市街地全般や起伏の多い山岳地帯とか。
So mines? Oh, like that whole area?
確かに車両の動きも制限されますし。
だとすれば捜査一課ダドリーだ。ああ課長、なんですって。
なんだ
このタイミングで。
ダドリーさん、一体何が。
警備隊からの連絡だ。正体不明の武装集団が
Bingo.
マインツ山道方面に出現。パトロール中の部隊が撃破されてしまった。
1 hour earlier.
こちら司令部、第3中隊に告げる。武装集団の規模は不明。市内に潜伏していた傭兵団赤い星座の可能性高し。マインツの住民に被害が及ばぬよう最大限配慮せよ。第3中隊了解。これより武装集団の。
Oh no! 'Wow. Obliterated. Oh, they have a minigun! And like LMG, like the heavy assault rifles from Gears of War. Yeah, no, duh, they got mowed down. Look at that! Like LMGs.
隊長に続くぞ。
テスタロッサ。獲物はまだまだ残ってるよ。
Oh, she has a saw on her thing too. It looks like a Borderlands weapon.
シャーリーと一緒に目いっぱい楽しんじゃおう。
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man.
車両の陰に隠れろ。
Interesting that we're at a standstill though.
通商会議の時と同じ。エレボニア帝国政府、いや、あえて特定するなら帝国軍情報局ですか。
その可能性は高いと言わざるを得ませんね。このクロスベルでも情報局の将校が赤い星座と頻繁に連絡を取り合っていました。
こうなってしまっては帝国政府に泣きついてみるしかないんじゃないでしょうか。もしくは共和国政府に頼んで味方になってもらうとか。
いや、すでに昼間の時点で帝国政府には問い合わせている。返事は当然ながら身に覚えがない。
Oh, fantastic.
そしてこれは私の責任だが、独立提言以来共和国政府にも協力を頼める状況ではなくて。
そんないえ、決して市長の責任では。
いずれにしてもこのままでは自治州政府としても正式な抗議声明を出すしかないだろう。しかし何はともあれマインツの住民の安否が気になる。
民間の飛行艇に依頼してなんとか上空から確認はできました。現時点では略奪などの行為が行われている気配はなさそうです。
ですがマインツの住民が人質である状況は変わりません。食料の備蓄も心配ですし、グズグズはしてられませんね。
無論だ、すぐに対策を打とう。警備隊の被害はどの程度のものだったかね。
人的物的被害ともに甚大と言わざるを得ません。現在予備戦力の全てを参道に展開している状況です。
そうか、相手は戦闘のプロだ。あくまでミラで雇われている集団だ。交渉次第ではこれ以上の惨事を食い止められ、警察の諸君には市民の不安を抑えてもらうと同時にそのあたりの可能性も探ってほしい。
了解しました。
直ちに
ギルドとも連絡を取って手を尽くしてみますか。
遅いな。あんなことがあったからには無理もないと思うけど。
はい、今頃オルキスタワーで今後の政治的にも難しい問題だし。
バルドもそうだけど、難しい時期にとんでもないことをしでかしてくれたもんだね。
ねえねえみんな、課長が帰ってこないんだったらやっぱりお鍋はやめとく？
いや、遅くなったら先に始めてろって言ってた。せっかくキーボーが用意してくれたし、俺たちだけでも先にいただいとこうぜ。
Ah, yes.
でもランディさん、
鍋のことはともかく、ランディ無理してないか。こういう時だからこそ俺たちを頼ってくれたら。
も ちろん頼ってるっての。前にも言ったが、おじきたちとの縁は切れている。今さら古巣が何をしたところでそこまで答えるってことはねえさ。それよりも今は飯を食って休めるうちに休んで明日に備えるのが先決だろ。
それは
そうですね。お腹が空いては戦はできないって言いますしランディのそういうタフさにはいつも助けられているわね。ですね。
まあ今日は湖の方でもとんでもない連中と出くわしたし、早めに食事を済ませて休んだ方が明日のためになるかもしれないね。
そうだな。よし、それじゃあ鍋を始めよう。キーヤが準備してくれたから肉、魚、野菜たっぷりある。たくさん食べて早めに休んで明日に備えよう。
おう。
いただきます。キーヤちゃん、あとは私たちに任せてお腹いっぱい食べてね。ファイトはお肉とお魚を後で冷ましてあげます。
Bet your Lloyd's awake, right? Aw, look at Noel. Adorable. But Randy's awake. Where are you going?
行くのかい？
わずい。
お前か。たく、なんでこんな夜更けに起きてやがるんだっつの。
行きつけのバーにちょっと引っ掛けに行っててね。まあ僕はこういう性格だし、さすがにみんな怒るんじゃない？
だろうな。だがこいつは俺の問題だ。おじきやシャーリーは関係ねえ。ましてやロイドたちを巻き込んでいいわけがねえ。俺自身の蹴りをつけるためにただそれだけの話だ。
まあいいけど、君といいバルドといい、男ってのはバカばっかりだよね。どうしてそんな不器用にしか。
ほっとけっつうの。しかしお前、前から聞きたいと思ってたの本当のところどっちなんだ？
何を言ってるのかさっぱりわからないね。君のもう一つの推測については当たってるとは思うけど。
なるほどな。昔何度かやり合った連中と似た匂いを感じてたんだな。あの娘と初対面っぽかったのも不利だったってわけ。
そうなるかな。黙ってくれていたお礼に明日の朝しらばっくれてあげるよ。好きなように暴れてくるといい。
ああ、恩に着る。
What?
まあ彼が抜けるとちょっと戦力が不安かな。場合によったらアッパスにフォローに回ってもらうか。
There's a lot to unpack there.
くそ！
蹴りをつけてくる。じゃあな。
そんなこんな格 き置きだけ残して。
すっかり昨日の言葉に騙されたな。くそ、エニグマまで置いていくなんて。
ランディ。
ダメです。周辺の人たちも全然見かけていないみたいで。
多分人通りのない深夜に出て行っちゃったんだろうね。
でも一体どこに？蹴りをつけてくるということはマインツ方面でしょうか？
ああ、その可能性が高いだろう。
それなら参道に展開している警備隊からも連絡。
そいつは望み薄だな。
課長。
ったく、いつも散らかしてるくせに妙に小綺麗にしていきやがって。警備隊にも問い合わせたが、奴の姿は確認されてないそうだ。多分マインツに向かうにしてもまっとうなルートは使わねえだろう。あれでも百戦錬磨の元両兵、正規軍の目をくらますことはいくらでもできるはずだ。
それは少しは私たちのことを頼ってくれていると思ったのに。
Did he though?
まあしばらく様子を見るしかないかもしれないね。山岳地での軍事行動ほど両兵の得意分野はないだろうし、追いかけようにも手がかりすら見つからないんじゃないかな。
いや、多分ランディも夜のうちにはマインツ方面には行ってないと思う。ひょっとしたらまだクロスベル市にいる可能性すらあるかもしれない。
どうしてわかるんですか？
簡単なことさ。もしランディが本気で赤い星座の武装活動を何とかしようとしているなら、今のあいつの獲物スタンハルバードだけで何とかなると思うか？
確かにどう考えても無理がありますね。
ってことは奴が両兵時代に使っていた何らかの武装、それを調達するのが先ってわけか。
はい、経歴から考えてかなりの火力の重火器あたりに通じていても、それらを市内で調達するのは決して不可能ではありませんし、昔の獲物をどこかに保管していた可能性もあります。
なるほどな。
それじゃあ市内で彼が立ち寄りそうな場所を回るランディさんの行方を突き止められるかもしれない。
確かに調べるか。
ああ、そう思ってさ。ワジ、検討外れだと思うか？
いやさすがに予想外だと思ってさ。いいんじゃない？聞いててなるほどと思ったよ。それで彼が立ち寄るとしたら市内のどこが怪しいのかな？
そうだな、やはり旧市街周辺が一番怪しいかも。交換屋のアシュリーさんは裏で武器も扱ってるし、ギオーム親方なんかも重火器の扱いには詳しそうだ。
カジノのドレイコオーナーも何か知ってるかもしれませんね。ランディさんしょっちゅう遊びに行ってたみたいですし。そうね、それに確かランディがクロスベルに来た時以来の知り合いじゃなかったかしら。
奴も災難なこった。うまく撒いたつもりがお前らにかかりゃあっという間に尻尾をつかまれちまうんだからな。
確かに
当然です。こんな勝手リーダーとしても許すわけにはいきません。
Selfish defection.
行き先を掴んで絶対に連れ戻さない
I like that.
当たりきしゃりきです。ええ、首に縄をかけても連れて帰りましょう。ランディ大丈夫なの？
ああ、絶対に連れて帰ってくるから。
ええ、何も心配いらないわ。キーヤはツァイトと一緒にお留守番をしていてください。ロイドたちもくれぐれも気をつけてね。
さてと。
ああ、他の場所にも手がかりがあるかもしれないけど、とりあえず市外に出ている暇はなさそうだ。
幸い今朝は新たな支援要請が来てなかったみたいですし、多分昨日の事件の影響で本部も混乱してるんでしょうね。警備隊もかなりの被害を受けたみたいだし。ごめんなさい、あなたの立場からしたら人事じゃないわよね。
いえ、そうした危険も私たちの職分ですから。それに今はあくまで特務支援課の一員です。行きましょう。ランディ先輩を捕まえに。
ああ、
Ah. We're getting close. That was a lot to unpack there, actually. That was a lot to unpack. So I'm curious about that stuff that Wazzy and Randy were saying at the end there, but I guess we'll probably find out next time. Speaking of which, next time will be the end of Chapter 3, and then we'll get started on Chapter 4. So we're getting that much closer to the end of the game. Exciting stuff. I'm really curious to see where the plot goes. Especially since we know the Azure tree is going to spawn, but like how it's going to spawn and everything. And then we know that Rishia got unmasked today, which was pretty crazy too. So I'm sure a lot of that's going to come in full force in the next couple of days. So as always, thank you all so much for coming out to the stream of Trails to Azure, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.